Hi everyone, this is CN Gupta. I welcome you all on this channel. And if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell notification so that you will get all the notifications for all the new videos. Today we are discussing about section 194N, that is TDS on cash withdrawal. You must be thinking that Neha, you are making this video a little late. But see, my aim is to solve all the problems that you guys are facing. These days I'm getting this query that from my client that whenever they are withdrawing any cash from their bank account, the TDS deduction is there. So people actually want to understand that what is this section and why there is a TDS on the cash withdrawal. So in this video I'm discussing about section 194N, that is on TDS on cash withdrawal. So now let's start this video. So whenever we are talking about section 194N, we are actually taking care of 4 points. So we need to point it down 4 points. That is, first is 1 CR, second is previous 3 years ITRs, third is 20 lakh rupees, and the fourth is PAN number. So this section is actually roaming around on these 4 parts only. So now let's understand one by one. Firstly, I said 1 CR rupees. So whenever any person who is withdrawing cash of above more than 1 CR, in that case flat 2% TDS will be there. Second, I said previous 3 years ITRs. If any person who is not having previous 3 years ITRs or not filing actually previous 3 years ITRs, in that case, if he is withdrawing cash of more than 20 lakh rupees, this section will become applicable and the TDS will be there, 2%. And if he is withdrawing cash of more than 1 CR, then 5% TDS will be there. I hope I made myself very clear. From 20 lakh to 1 CR, 2%, and from 1 CR, it's 5% if he is not filing his previous 3 years ITR. And fourth point I said, PAN number. So if he is not having PAN number, then flat 20% TDS will be there. So now let's understand on which people this section will be applicable. So the taxpayers on which this section will be applicable, first is an individual, second is HUF, third company, fourth partnership firm or LLP, fifth local authority, sixth AOP, association of person, BOI, body of individuals. And the following pairs are covered under this section, means these people will deduct a TDS, any bank, any cooperative bank, a post office. So these entities will deduct your TDS. Now you must be thinking that Neha, why this section is introduced? What is the requirement of this section? Why so many compliances are there? See, the thing is, department want, or I'll say government want to discourage the cash transactions. And if they need to discuss the cash transaction, they need to actually watch the transactions. What is actually happening? Why there is a cash withdrawal in the bank account? So that's why they are deducting TDS, so that these cash transactions can be reported to the income tax department. So that's why this is the reason that this section was introduced. Earlier it was introduced in the budget 2019, and later on budget 2020 amended it. Please listen it very carefully what I am going to explain through an example, because this is very required thing for this section 194N. See, as per the mentioned amount, it is applicable on the excess amount. It means, let's take an example. If someone is withdrawing any cash of that is of more, let's say 60 lakh rupees in the first transaction, and in the second transaction he is withdrawing 50 lakh rupees. So total is 1 CR 10 lakh. So this section will be applicable on the excess of 10 lakh rupees, and TDS will be deducted on that 10 lakh rupees, that is of excess of 1 CR, not on the total amount of 1 crore 10 lakh rupees. I hope I made it myself very clear here that this section will be applicable on the excess of the 1 CR. So same with the excess of the 20 lakh. Now the important thing is that this section will not applicable on these listed people, that is any government body, any bank including cooperative banks, any business correspondent of a banking company, any white label ATM operator of any bank, any other person notified by the government. So this section will not be applicable on these listed below items. I hope this section is clear to you, and still if you have any query, you can ask me in the comment section. And if possible, please share this video as much as possible so that people will aware about this section of 94N TDS on cash withdrawal thing. And as I always said, if possible, please share a topic on which you want to create me a video so that I can try to make a video on it. Until then, bye. Thank you.